All right, y'all. So Gekishin Squadra is slowly inching forward toward season 4, which is, of course, the half anniversary. Now, this is officially confirmed to be starting on March 18th. In case you're not aware from other Dragon Ball games, March 18th is Saiyan Day, because it sounds like Saiyajin. And it is just a generally exciting day for some of these games. I think most notably Dokkan, but the fact that they're dropping their half anniversary for Saiyan Day tells me that there's probably going to be some big Saiyan character to drop or something exciting for this season. So, with that in mind, we're going to be talking about that here today and our guesses. Of course, I'm not alone. I am joined by your boy Mike. Hi Mike, how's you doing, man?
What's up? It's your boy Mike. Hello.
Yeah, and with that in mind, I mean, season 4, I think that there's a lot of potential for the game in general. We were talking about this just a bit ago, but if they do drop a very exciting character, we could see some really good, just like player response and, players even coming back to the game. I mean, Mike brought this up, and I'll let you go ahead and explain it. But we could take a look here at the Steam chart for the game and see where these peaks and valleys were. So you pointed out this day, Mike. Can you go ahead and explain to the view base what this day actually means?
Yeah, so we can see right there, that is the day that Vegito dropped. And it's, again, another reason why I think that Super Gogeta is probably just going to be one of the next characters that comes out. Because we it peaked at 4K when it hasn't done anything close to that since, right? And Steam is like one of the weaker platforms, I feel like, for Gekishin Squadra in terms of like how many people actually play on this platform compared to others. So if we can see that this is how it is for Steam, I would think something like PlayStation and even like the mobile version of Gekishin Squadra probably saw an increase of like 1.5, even maybe 2 times like how it is for Steam as well. So I want to be surprised if they're looking at that and they're like, whoa, dude, Super Vegito increased our like average player size for 2 days by like 2 times. So why don't we drop Super Gogeta next and have it where we can get that same kind of momentum, especially because it's gonna be a bigger celebration of it being half anniversary as well, right? And
we can even see
again,
like
the
difference between like I was gonna say we can even see the difference here. Like this is when Broly came out 2.5K, Vegito came out, Super Vegito is a big character 4K. Like again, the potential is still there for our characters to drop and then people come back to the game. But I mean, again, we both agree that some big characters going to come out like Gogeta. I think that is pretty obvious. Now, I guess I'll go ahead and start off with, no, let's switch things up. Mike, if you had to pick 3 characters coming for season 4 of Gekishin, who are your guesses?
I got to start off with Daima Goku. I think that when we look at the upcoming, what is it called? What's the event that has like Dokkan and Legends and all of the games that are going to be
Battle
coming
Hour?
out?
I'll say playing here.
Battle Hour, yes. Because Battle Hour is like Daima Goku themed. Like there was all of the like advertisements of it having Daima Goku on it. Dude, I'm mixing up all my words. Sorry. Dokkan just had it where we just got a Daima Goku. Legends already has their Daima representation. We had it where Sparking Zero also just recently got Daima stuff. The Dragon Ball Fighters is going to get Daima stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if Bandai is telling Gekishin Squadra, hey, just so that way you probably should also do Daima stuff there. Do I think it's probably going to be the character that comes out first? Probably not, but I do think that in this season, Daima Goku is probably going to be one of them because they have to showcase him at Battle Hour, I feel like. And then the other one, again, I think it is going to be Super Gogeta. That's like the freest pick of all time. I feel like he would probably be first if I had to put it like in order. And the third one's kind of a tough one because like I'm trying to like think of another Saiyan character that they could do, but I'm kind of blanking.
I mean, if you're thinking about like Saiyan characters, like if you're want to bring up like an exciting Saiyan character that they could drop, they could still do maybe even like, I don't know if they would do like Blue Goku or like, God Vegeta, or they could do like Goku Black. Ooh. Even for a villain, right?
Either Goku Black or Majin Vegeta, I think would be so
Majin
cool.
Vegeta would be a really good pick. But funny enough, until every single season we've gotten Majin Buu Saga. because we had Super Saiyan 3 Goku Gotenks, Ultimate Gohan in season 2. Then last season we got Super Vegito. Majin Vegeta is actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, I think Majin Vegeta would be really awesome as well.
He would be an exciting character.
Like even the supporter was Majin as well because it's Popovich.
Yeah.
In the previous one.
I mean, no, but we had Vegito that season. Well, this season.
Yeah.
I guess technically, right?
Yeah.
Now, we have similar guesses, but we could, I guess, bring this up here. So Lobo actually made this, and I was like, I should make a video on this soon. Half Annie, I expect 3 characters to be exciting picks. Headliner for Super Gogeta. I think, again, Super Vegeta back-to-back with Super Gogeta seasons does sound a little crazy, but maybe they're like, let's get Vegito out first for season 3, get like attention back to the game, then we also drop Super Gogeta after. And like for half anniversary, again, I really do feel like that they could do that. Maybe they're saving Super Gogeta for anniversary, but I do think that Super Gogeta dropping right now, it just like feels like the right move, because I also think that it's been a while since they've dropped like a villain. Like, you know what I mean? Like even then it's like,
yeah.
If we think about characters that have come out the past few seasons, season 1 we had Super Saiyan 3, which is obviously a good guy, Gotenks, and then Toppo, which is an antagonist, but he's not like a villain. Season 2 we had Broly came out, which was definitely a movie villain, right? We can definitely count him that, but he's still a Saiyan. Then season 3 we had no villains, Super Vegito, Bardock, and Kefla. The fact that we've gone these 3 characters straight up without a villain, and more than likely, I would, unless Saiyan Day is like Goku Black, I just don't see us getting a villain for that first part, because it's like Saiyan Day, right? We're gonna see a Saiyan. But who's to pair with Gogeta? Then another one of the most popular movie villains, Janemba. And you know what else we need? Another technical character. I think Janemba would be the perfect technical character. Janemba as a technical character, man, I feel like he would be so interesting with his portals. Maybe he could have like his ultimate that gives him the sword and he becomes more offensive. Like he could be a really interesting tech character. Even like, with his, he has like a ki blast, like Goku shoots out a ki blast at him and then he brings his hands up to space. If you play Dokkan, like the physical Janemba, in fact, I'm gonna literally bring up this right here, this like Dokkan reference to this guy. This animation right here where, okay, he shoots back at, he like stopped this ki blast and then maybe he has a counter and it shoots back at the enemy. Like this guy could be such an interesting technical character. I think that'd be really cool. Then you kind of see in the corner a little bit, my 4th guess is Mini Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I think the idea behind this is, I don't think that they will drop firstly adult Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku before the Mini Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. They could. But if we're thinking that,
just make him transform.
What do you mean?
Like when he's level 7, you collected all 7 Dragon Balls, and then he just turns adult.
I think people want to like that.
That's fair.
I feel like, I guess it'd be fine, but I also would prefer them to be separate characters, anyways. In my opinion, if we're thinking about a season ender, it still needs to be, for like anniversary, I still want it to be a strong character, but not someone that will be able to headline another season. Like I think adult Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku could be a season headliner himself. Like he does not need to be at the tail end of anniversary. That's why I think, okay, they could bring out the Mini Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, who still has a lot of cool, kind of things to him. A lot of his own unique animations that he could still have in this game. Janemba would be a perfect kind of like villain mid-season character where it's like he's still an exciting villain, and then obviously paired with Super Gogeta just makes sense, and this guy would be the one that's like carrying the big hype throughout the entire half anniversary. I think this would just be a great half anniversary. You know what I mean? Like it just feels right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're missing a villain, a big exciting Saiyan. Now what they could also do is, I mean, we could talk about this before we look at the replies, but let's say they're saving Gogeta for another kind of spot, maybe even just main anniversary itself. Okay, let's say they don't do Janemba. They could still do like adult Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku for here. Then they could still do, I don't know, again, we could see Goku Black, we could see a bunch of other characters. Another reason why I think Daima Forku would be the end of the anniversary, not the beginning of the anniversary, though, is because if we count down like the weeks that'll pass, so March 17th, or let's say this March 18th, is gonna be when Super Gogeta, quote unquote, just drops, or whatever the character is gonna be. Then we go to April. April 1st is going to be when the second characters drops. But keep in mind, what happened?
I said, oh, it's Hercule.
Oh, I guess I didn't think about like it would be April Fools, huh? That's actually really funny, huh? But yeah, April 1st would be when the next character drops, or we could say March 31st. But the third character usually drops 3 weeks after the second character. That's how the seasons have been structured. It's the character drops 2 weeks after the second character comes out, then 3 weeks after the third character comes out. Battle Hour is the 18th and 19th. What I think could happen is if they really want to push Daima Goku Battle Hour for Gekishin, people who are at the Battle Hour get to try him for one of these kind of like they're gonna have their own where's it here? If we take a look here, again, it's a booth right here. You could solo or with friends. Simple guidance available for first-time players. You're going to be able to play the game, and there's a giveaway coming soon as well. So we'll see what exactly they do, but there's going to be a booth where you can play the game. They did this before Goresh went to one of these
I think like Genki Matsuri.
It wasn't Genki Matsuri. I think it was Jump Festa. But I
can't remember.
I don't remember what it was exactly. Where is... Dang, I know he had I would have to like search through his history. It was obviously in December. So I think, okay, luckily Garth doesn't like tweet nearly as much as like I would or something like that. Yeah, it's right here. Right here. We could see Goresh was here. Obviously there's the Dokkan booth right here, but he was able to try Broly December 19th. And they could do something like this for Daima Forku is what I'm thinking. Like, it would be perfect. Get a lot of people like, oh, a lot of people are at Battle Fest. They see new Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku's coming out. They could also promote Gogeta, and it's like, oh, everyone tries him here. They're like, he releases in game next week on the 21st, 22nd. That'd be crazy marketing. I think that'd be pretty fire. What do you think? Do you think
that'd be pretty fire?
I think that'd be pretty fire.
Honestly, I only just thought about this, but I think half anniversary is worth them probably doing this. When we talk about like these games like Dokkan and Legends and these other ones, right? For these bigger celebrations like half anniversary, like anniversary, they always release 2 characters at the start. I wonder if they would do something like that for Gekishin. Like, imagine the first character drop, like 318, is Super Gogeta and Janemba. That'd be
insane.
So hype, man.
That would be very exciting.
Be insane.
Having 2 characters try out without. I mean, Legends and Dokkan does both do that. This is like a different kind of game at the end of the day, still being a mobile game, but it's not impossible to imagine like if they would drop 2 characters at once, and then we get a 4-character season for season 4, right? And it's like, okay, we get Gogeta and Janemba, and then in the middle of the anniversary, I don't know who would they drop though? Like in the middle of the anniversary, like obviously I'm sure, because obviously I think we're gonna see this guy or the adult one at the end of the season. It's like if they drop Gogeta and Janemba instantly, who would they do mid-season? Because like it'd be tough. Another thing that I've always thought about is them dropping another character for free rather than being paid with the paid character. Like, for example, how are they going to get TN in the game? How are they going to get people excited to pay for TN? When we already have like Vegito and Gogeta like headlining celebrations and things like that. Would they be able to do that without like having them like super discounted or something? That's like the only other thing I could think of. But I mean, I think it would be cool if they dropped both of those characters at the same time. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see, but I think it's about time. Let's take a look here at some of the people's replies. What do you want to do, Mike? You want to do Twitter or YouTube first? Mike?
Oh, my mic is muted. I think you should do YouTube first. Sorry.
I was like, you weren't saying anything. I would assume you would have butted in there. Did you have anything to say?
No. The only thing I was thinking of was like I guess Goku Black would be pretty cool.
Yeah, but would that be too much?
It would. I think maybe.
Because like he got.
I think
he's also a character
that could do a thing of like the part one, quote unquote, of like the anniversary could drop 2 characters, and then from that point on it could just be 1 character. But yeah,
that's what I was thinking you meant.
But it all depends, right? But I think you should do YouTube comments first, because I feel like you usually do Twitter.
True.
At the start.
All right, let's refresh this just in case something new came in, but let's take a look. So, yep. Oh, you know what? Majin Vegeta could be a good option. We talked about him earlier, but like, I know, but I'm saying like, no, you're not letting me finish. Gogeta, Janemba at the start, Majin Vegeta, Mini Forku. If they would do 2 characters just dropping instantly.
Yeah.
That could be fire as hell. Just whoever gets us to get more players. The botchin rink is killing me. Funny enough. Yeah. Kid Buu, Omega, and Majin Vegeta is the characters you want. I mean, obviously, these are just characters I assume you want in general, because you already have everyone that you actually want. I don't think this would make a good season.
I think they need to make an entire villain season. One of these.
I mean, it would have
one of these seasons just needs to be an entire villain.
I don't think they're gonna do that, bro. Unless it's like, okay, villains: Goku Black, Broly, Majin Vegeta. That's your.
Can I have my villains? Looks inside. It's all Saiyans. It's just Saiyans. A Saiyan season again.
Yeah, pretty much, right? I mean, okay, guys, you have to be realistic, especially with this game. We saw how Topo did. They released Topo. They're scared.
Cool.
Well, yeah, but like
they released Topo. They're scared.
I mean, yes, Topo is still probably like the lowest interest point of this game. And right now, I feel like the point of the interest in this game is not that high in general. But I still feel like Topo was like a lower interest point.
Oh no, he definitely was.
Yeah. Let's take a look here. So part 1, transforming Super Saiyan 3 to 4 Daima or GT Goku. Mini Vegeta or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Omega or Goma. I mean, that would be okay. Again, chat, when it comes to this in minds, I don't think they would drop Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, then a transforming Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the same celebration. Even though it's like half anniversary, I feel like they don't, because remember, when they use a character, that character for now is not gonna be seen for a very long time again, or reused ever, potentially. Because this game counts the character as the character, and I assume they probably are not going to release like duplicates of the same character, like outside of like them being a different form.
I would say the same thing.
I mean, unless we get like for example, we have Vegeta or Gogeta, obviously. Unless we get like a Goku and Vegeta that works like the Gammas, and then in game they fuse. But I just like don't know. Like, I just feel like this is not that type of game. You know, it's not necessarily a gacha either. But you can't choose. There's so many options. That's true.
This is true.
Tank Sin into Omega would be sick. Kid Buu damage, Super Saiyan 4 Goku damage, and Pan GT technical. So 4 character season. I mean, Kid Buu would be cool. You know, something I see some people say as well. We're not seeing it here. Frieza, like a full power Frieza, would be a really cool character to introduce as a villain.
Golden Frieza as well.
Golden Frieza too, eventually, yeah. Gogeta, Janemba, Goku Black. One villain is all you need. The other 2 could be roleplay. Roleplay? Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Rose Goku Black, Majin Vegeta. So many people still want Rose Goku Black really badly. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. From how much people, this has been since season 1, right?
Yep.
Hell, you can even go argue season 0. there are so many people who have been like, it's got to be Goku Black. It's got to be. They have to. I think I genuinely think
this is
that if
like,
they don't do a Goku Black sometime soon, then it might be a low key a fumble.
I mean, we've seen like these episodes or something where it's like people are like, oh, okay, it's finally this character's time, and it's not this character, you know? Especially for these other gacha games. I don't know. Again, like I would love Goku Black Rose here though. Like if they drop Goku Black Rose, hey, I am hype as hell. I think Goku, funny enough, Goku Black is one of the characters I think they could do two versions of. I think they could do Goku Black that transforms into Rose, and then a Rose Goku Black with the sight. Like transforming Goku Black that is a damage roll, fusions the monster that's a damage roll, and then a technical Scythe Rose Goku Black, and then you have a full Goku Black team. That'd be pretty peak, I can't lie.
Cool.
Yep.
What is this, Dokkan? A full Goku Black team? What the hell?
Goku Black. I see mean Bankai Goku. You mean Goku Black? Goku Black here. Saint Saga Vegeta. Technical Turles. Gine, very unlikely. I mean, Gine would probably be a supporter. I can't lie, chat. Janemba as a tank. Janemba tank would be good too. We'll read this one and we'll kind of move forward. Because we're seeing, I think, Raccoon is interesting. You know what? I feel like Raccoon would be a skin for Spopovich. I could see that potentially.
Probably. Also, wait, hold on. The next one, that's like this game is dying. This game is dying. We need to make money now.
Okay.
Like it's everything that could ever be hyped all in one season.
I will say they're not gonna obviously do all this in one season, but this game, it needs to land season 4 half Annie. I think if this game doesn't land half Annie, the ship might be sailed at that point. That's how I feel. In terms of like the general player base feeling about the game, but who knows? I could be wrong.
Please, Mina, please. I need Gekishin Squadra. That's the only stuff that does good on my channel. Please, dude, please. I can't do only Dokkan again. Please.
Let's take a look here. What are people saying? If the third character is the Rock Krillin throws, you don't care at this point. The third character is the Rock Krillin throws. If it's 3 Super Saiyans again, you're done. That's fair. Still want Goku Black. Again, we're seeing Goku Black and Gogeta and Janemba. Like, those are like the big characters, and Daima Goku. Goku Black feels dope, but still more tame. Gogeta would be dope, but you question us how crazy will first anniversary be based off that. I guess that's true, right? But like at the same time, there's still so many moments and characters they could do. And I feel like one thing that matters in this game a lot is how good a character is. I think in comparison to many other games, like that, or how like unique a character could play, just by the type of game it is. You want to do some think tank stuff and hope we get some boss changes like Gekishin? Yeah, that'll be a separate video, but yep, I agree. Technical Pycon with Gogeta for an ult. I mean, they could do Pycon. Like, you know what it's like? Okay. That's what I was talking about. It's like, okay, how are they going to drop Tien? How are they going to drop Pycon? Like, what if they drop Gogeta, but then they also drop Pycon with him? And then Pycon's like a 120 gem character. And on the week of release, you could play the game and get Pycon for free.
Part 2 is Janemba and Buhan.
Well, it wouldn't be Buhan. But it would be like, okay, Gogeta drops.
Well, I'm saying because he fought Vegito.
What?
Because of Vegito.
What
So like
about
you do the
Vegito?
villains of both of the super class units.
Well, yeah, but they want to drop those two at the same time. Like my thought process is they drop Pycon as like a character you could get for, on like tier 5 or something, or tier 4, and then he has a free mission as well to obtain him.
Yeah,
I think that could be cool.
maybe it'll be whatever they substitute those the star pass with. Like they just give you like,
Or
let's say it's character coins, right, or something like that.
Yeah, but like I'm thinking again, like, you know, for at least for now, it's like, you know how we had those weekly missions. If you play if you play like X roll 10 times, you get a character. They release Gogeta. Pycon comes out and he's available through that mission, and he's also like available in like And then maybe not on release, but then after, like, you know, in the Star Collection, he's put in like a tier 4 or something. And it incentivizes people, you know, to play the game. I guess if Pycon's good and synergizes with Gogeta somehow. That could be interesting. DBS Broly and Rose Goku Black. DBS Broly, again, could be a cool character to see. Daima Super Saiyan 4, a villain. Jiren, Goku Black, Janemba, Super Buu, Kid Buu, anything. Just at least one villain. Again, people really want a villain in this season. You think you would make a pretty good headliner, just give you stagger immunity. Funny enough, stagger is not even that prevalent right now. Like, if we really think about it, like, okay, best DPS in the game right now, like Kefla, Vegito, Daima Goku, and then Oob and Broly. Like, none of these guys have stagger. Super Saiyan Goku stagger is gone. Gammas don't really have it. Ultimate Gohan does have it, and then Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has it. But, like, no one else does. I mean, if it was Obscura, that also helps against Bardock, but it's just another copy of League. I mean, it's like a
random kid gif.
It's it is technically a way worse version of League. Super Gogeta and others are not important. I mean, yeah, a lot of people do want that Super Gogeta pick, but I don't know. I think we can kind of wrap things up from here. I don't think we're gonna see anything. Oh, but here's something unique. Attack / DPS 21. You know, they could drop Android 21 like for a Fighters collab. Like when Fighters releases Daima Forku, Android 21 comes out in Gekishin for a collaboration.
That could be pretty cool.
Toa and Mirror Tank. Again, they could do like a Mirror or a Toa or something for like Xenoverse 3 whenever that happens. And then a technical Mr. Satan would be actually cool eventually. And again, that's like, okay.
I think it's perfect for April Fools.
Maybe not this year, unfortunately, for Half Annie. I mean, if Half Annie is already always around this April Fools, I'm not sure if they do that. I mean, again, maybe they release... Like, again, I would be... Like, I feel like there's no way that they release, like, a character like Mr. Satan, like, as a paid character that, like, is a part of a season. Like, he's either a supporter or they release him for free. You know?
I think they could just give him for free on April 1st.
I mean, they could do something like that, yeah. 21 Charlotte Goku Black. Golden Frieza UI Goku. Final Form Frieza, yeah. I mean, we don't have Final Form Frieza. We don't have Super Buu or Kid Buu. So, like, many
I think that is pretty insane. That I would say the most popular villain in all of Dragon Ball, and this guy he's only first form. Like that is insane to think about. There is no final form Frieza, there's no full power Frieza, there's no golden Frieza. This guy's only got first form. He doesn't even attack himself. It's just Zarbon and Dodoria is like doing the most stuff, you know.
Yep.
I guess Supernova, but still.
I mean, still, but we'll see what happens for season 4. I mean, there's still going to be plenty of speculation videos coming out the next few week-ish. So let me know what y'all want to see. Appreciate y'all. Gotta practice for NA Squadra Blast. Catch you guys next time. Peace out.
Bye.